Top 5 Hottest Female Characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We looked through all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies and TV shows, and came up with a combination of trained fighters, assassins, super spies, scientists, cops, nurses, private investigators, assistants, and more. Some of them have superhuman powers, some of them rely on their intellect, and some of them are just civilians who have the requisite badassery. Many of these women depicted in the comics have a certain sexuality, whether it be their superhero costumes or sensual style. But when translated into the MCU, these women become more than just a drawing, and that's one of the things MCU has done the best. Casting for these hot women has been nothing short of brilliant, not only in selecting beautiful actresses, but in recognizing diversity and thinking outside the comic book frame. Check out our rankings of some of the 5 hottest women in the MCU. Number 5. Lady Sif. This Asgardian warrior really gives our no one choice, see below, a run for her money in the badassery department. Lady Sif has been swinging her double-bladed sword in battles alongside her pal Thor in the Warriors 3 for many moons, and the sultry Jamie Alexander, who plays Sif, rocks the armor almost as hard as the god of thunder himself. Of course, Sif also has a thing for Thor, but she pushes those feelings way down, especially when he comes back from Earth with a girlfriend. Sure, she's jealous of his love for Jane Foster, but she'll still back him no matter what, even if it means treason. I genuinely love the character Sif, the actress once told Variety. Each time I get to play her, there's this growth in the character, and we find out more of who she is. It remains to be seen just how much more of Sif we'll learn about in the upcoming Thor, Ragnarok. Number 4. A1 May. That Aunt May is displayed as an old woman in comics and not at all sexy, but in Spider-Man Homecoming, Marvel has displayed Marisa Tomei as Aunt May, and to be honest, Marisa Tomei is very hot and sexy. Marisa Tomei said in an interview that she didn't know about the character of Aunt May and just signed up for it without knowing the past of Aunt May. In some comics, Aunt May is also depicted as young and beautiful, and maybe Marvel also tried something like this. The actress has played the role brilliantly and also looks like an elder sister of Peter Parker. Do you also think this? Number 3. Jessica Jones. Just like the bad boys, the bad girl persona is hard to resist, and Kristen Ritter's performance as Jessica Jones has it in spades. Even in her all-black, tough girl attire and heavy dose of black eyeliner, Jessica's and Ritter's beauty is undeniable, but seriously, her disdain clouds it. Granted, Jessica has a lot to be mad at in the world. She lost her entire family in a car crash, but also gained superhuman strength, which ended up being a cross to bear when her mind is taken over by the villainous Kilgrave. Now, haunted by her devious past, Jessica works as a private investigator, just keeping her head down until her adoptive sister Trish Walker urges her to use her superpowers for good. It doesn't always work out, but when Jessica joins the Defenders, she may finally be in her element. At the very least, she could get hot and heavy with Luke Cage again. Number 2. Scarlet Witch. Wanda Maximoff, also known as the Scarlet Witch, is a fictional superhero appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. She is portrayed by Elizabeth Olsen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. She is thought to be one of the most powerful people in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and can control things with her mind. Her powers are a result of experiments by Baron Wolfgang von Strucker, who used Loki's scepter to give her and her brother Pietro Maximoff, aka Quicksilver, their powers. Her first appearance was against the Avengers during Avengers: Age of Ultron. She then started serving Ultron before switching teams with her brother and joining the Avengers. She was part of the 50% snapped out of existence by Thanos. Number 1. Black Widow. I think you all know the sexiest and hot woman of Marvel Universe, and it is Black Widow. The role of Black Widow is perfectly played by Scarlett Johansson and movie name Natasha Romanoff. The character is beautiful and powerful with her deadly actions. The past of Black Widow is not shown yet, and Marvel has announced a solo movie of Black Widow, but it is continuously delaying due to COVID-19 pandemic. Out of all the Avengers, Natasha falls in love with Bruce Banner because Bruce wants to live like a brilliant human scientist and never turn into Hulk, and Natasha likes his idea.